As you're aware, over the last few weeks we've been filming lots of our projects across our traffic and transport division, our highways infrastructure and our 2 building consultancy divisions. And here are some of our current projects and project teams.
We're just very close walk to Oxford Street, it's just a 2-minute walk that way. You've got Piccadilly Circus, Regent Street, Covent Garden's just 2-3 minute walk that way, so we really are in the heart of the West End. The project here is taking 3 existing buildings, which were previously offices and a mix of there was cafe, hairdressers, hadn't been touched for a long time. It was basically a warren of small rooms that have been let out to your usual Soho mix of architects, photographers, tailors, porn production company. The 3 buildings being amalgamated and extended, so at ground floor and basement we'll have a good quality retail and new cafe unit. We're going to create a new double height entrance lobby, and then above that, by knocking out all of the walls and creating large open plan floor plates, it's going to be very nice high spec office space. So we had squatters that occupied this building, and at about 5 o'clock in the morning I had to turn up as client representative, so we had police and dogs and everything that were on the rooftop there. We had to go into the rooftop here, so that as you went into the building, make sure they didn't chain themselves to the railings on the roof. So that was an interesting experience, and we flushed all them out and had to secure the building. I think it's a great location, and I'm going to be really proud of what we produce here actually.
This is the Covent Garden area traffic study. What we'll be doing is trying to understand what sort of traffic's coming into the area, who should be here, who shouldn't, what routes are they using, and then try and find out whether there's any routes we can close off and look to see if there's any areas we can pedestrianise or whether we can put some cycling improvements in and generally make the area feel a lot better for pedestrians and cyclists. The area behind us is a pretty busy junction. This is Bow Street and Long Acre. And Long Acre is one of the main routes through the area, east-west, and Bow Street and Enfield as the north-south corridor. And we've got an awful lot of pedestrians crossing here as well. So this is a key junction that we'll be looking at to see whether we can make any improvements. But there are lots of other locations around Covent Garden area that are like this, not least Covent Garden itself. That's got lots of roads coming in and out of the market area, a few of which we need to look at to see whether we can pedestrianise them.
We've had a really busy year, not only keeping our existing clients and growing those potentials, but we are looking exclusively at new clients, both affordable housing and open market. So we basically cover from Land's End up to Bristol. I personally go further for private developers, where we have got permitted developments in Leicester, where we just finished 12 units. We're currently doing 16 flats in Shrewsbury, and we're looking at another 80 flats based in Bridgewater, one in Torquay, and one unfortunately in Llandudno. Yeah, it's a fair bit of driving, but the clients, they understand what we provide, and I think the exceptionally high level of service we give them is why we get so much repeat business.
So this project is the Blackhorse Lane Bridge, refurbishment of 2 bridges over the existing tram line, as you can see, and also there's another bridge on the north side which is over a pedestrian walkway. Well, the tram line being active obviously gives you a lot of restrictions in terms of how you can work around the public, not only the trams itself but also the public sector of the community, I should say. So what they're doing at the moment is they've got the deck off on the existing bridge, and they've got precast concrete spanning at the moment, and they're just doing a lot of the servicing work. Meanwhile, the pedestrian still has access. We've got a temporary pedestrian bridge, which is what that green structure is behind us, and it's worked fairly well. We haven't had any issues too much with the neighbours. Yeah, it's been quite interesting.
So lots to celebrate and a huge amount to look forward to. All thanks to our core values and the incredible hard work that you all do. So thank you to you all.